Alright, so I've been trying to get this game to... I'm trying to play on the higher difficulties, but people keep complaining because of the way that I play with the characters. I've been using tactical with the melter rifle. Now, I am only level 8, and it's clearing minimal with no issues. As a matter of fact, if you have a problem, you can pretty much almost guarantee you can get yourself out of it. I have another perk I can get. When it's on cooldown, melee damage increases by 50%. We're gonna get that now, and oh my god, we've just increased our damage just because we've used our Auspex. Like, that's ridiculous. It gets, so when you scan the Extremis and Terminus, you get a 50% restore on your Auspex scans charge. When you use it now, when it's on cooldown, you're gonna get a 50% minors. That's fine. That usually means one hit per enemy, at least for now, for the first like couple levels. It's gonna be good. And I believe we have perks that get our health back. Or ammo back. So, final shot. After a finisher, the equipped ranged weapon reloads automatically. So when you put the melter rifle, you don't even have to reload at all. There's no point. Secondary does less damage, but I don't care. Our melt is doing 10% more damage and honestly, the other one's not that bad. The only thing that doesn't really stop is before something calls, before one of those, that has trouble doing that. So I'm not one that's going to be good at close or at far range. Like, I need other people to, you know, snipe them if I can't get close enough, because, you know, mobility is limited. Chainsword, clearly, only one you can use. I have it on the alpha. Okay, so everyone seems to be doing one. I can't get that many people to do anything higher than minimal. And if it is, it's one other person, and they usually complain. If anybody jumps in, that's fine. If not, no biggie. Don't really care.
Your mission is to use the stored Promethium in the refinery to destroy the enemy swarm. The Cadians were tasked with providing assistance, but we have since lost contact. First, proceed to the Cadian outpost and establish their fate. We must then infiltrate the refinery and complete demolition's deployment.
I don't talk a lot, you'll understand why.
Only when the main swarm has entered the blast zone. Captain
So like these guys here, not really much of a problem.
I have been dying to carve up some Xenos.
He's dead. And then that's gonna kill those guys. There's the end of that. My melee damage against my Norse now is increased. My Melta has reloaded. My Melta is gonna reload from 2 back to 6.
You are fertilizer now, Xenos.
Like, it's
fresh magazining.
awesome.
Throwing frag grenade.
Now remember, we have bots.
Fresh munitions.
And this is on minimal. So I know I'm like way above like what the recommended level is. But this is why I'm saying, like, when I see people complain about, oh my god, you're a terrible player, like, oh my god, this was a horrible experience, I don't want to fucking hear it. This is the first character you get, which tells me you have not played the game long enough to complain. So, I mean, it's learn the mechanics. It's not like I was being completely rude. I did run off a bit, but it's because it was a massive enemy wave, and we needed to move. With a zoanthrope. Like, don't just stand there trying to fight it off as a heavy with only a bot, which I believe I was a vanguard. There was only so much I'm going to be able to do. We have bots, we don't really have to worry about that too much. You don't have to kill everything. It's completely up to you. I feel like the game gets harder the more you do.
Commencing Auspex scan.
We of course are gonna try and kill these guys.
Another Xenos fire form eliminated.
Okay, so we're both gonna get one, I think. I'm gonna get both of them. Then there's gonna be another one. Oh, I'm gonna get all three of them. Oh, but see, the only problem is, yeah, I feel like no matter what, even if I was with people, there was a 99% chance since I was distracted that was going off. I don't know if anybody else feels this way. And the main thing I'm looking for is a flash of red. I got so used to melee for the most part. I think I'm almost like 50 hours in, if not more. So, I mean, it took me a little while to get used to everything, but,
Ammunition cache.
oh, that was a bit late on my part. Yeah, that was way late on my part, but we're good now.
Disgusting tyrannid scum. Picking up extra rounds.
Like I said, you should almost never be in a spot where you can't. If you don't have enough rounds, run. You know what I mean? Sometimes the game tries to push you. Think of it like Left 4 Dead, where the game is trying to get you to move. It pushes a tank at you. It does this, does that. At least that's the way I look at it. Boom! There goes his head.
Exterminated.
Like I don't really need these. I think I would. I just keep firing, slam, and then the Carnifex is completely dead. Nothing. That like
Stealthy Xenos.
or Lictor. Oh, I'm sorry. It was a Lictor.
But not for long.
My bad. I was thinking that was a Carnifex. Anyway, still getting used to my lore, but
Rally to me.
paying attention to the mechanics is a huge part of the game. I'm not saying this is going to be like crazily easy on any difficulties higher, but I just want you to see that it is possible to play like early level builds.
You're here. Now what, Captain?
First couple levels are going to suck because you don't really have anything to back you up, but that doesn't mean you're completely useless.
One from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise.
Because as you work on your character, it's going to become more and more worth it.
You are fertilizer now, Xenos.
Was there one down there? I don't remember. Yeah.
Magazine out, magazine in.
The codes are not here.
And you can still keep looking around. I don't really need the green ones that much. I mean, I guess I can use them for other classes. But like, I need the purples. Purples are what I need.
I have the codes, brothers.
Captain, we are ready to
So, I mean, I still kind of glance around looking for gene
proceed to the
seeds.
Prometheum Refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
There's green. Relic. This is why you look around. You don't want to stay around too long because notice. Eventually that can start turning into where it's going to push you.
That's it, tyranny.
Nice.
Swapping magazine.
It looked like they were toast. Dope. Alright. Let's move.
No telling what surprises await.
I mean, at some point I expect to go down. You know what I mean? But even with that, it's look how long and how much effort they have to put in order to take you down. Just pay attention to what's going on the screen. I know it's a lot, but once you kind of get an idea of what your character's combos are, how fast they move, you can really start taking stuff over.
Setting thermal charge. Disgusting tyranny scum.
That was a bad one, but oh yeah, what up? All right, so he's not gonna. Sometimes it still does this stupid shit, but we can still go back and do what we need to do. Yep. And like even being this low, I really don't. I don't feel all that concerned To be completely honest with you.
Another Xenos bioform eliminated. Resist the tyranny.
I mean, I do a lot of mashing, mostly due to, I want to make sure that I get something off as fast as I possibly can. It's kind of what the mashing's for. Like, no matter what's happening right now, while I'm mashing, I want that to happen. That sniper is doing a fucking horrible job, by the way. Like, why is the sniper letting him get so close? Kind of defeats the purpose of what you're using. I'm not telling you how to play, I'm just saying. I don't know, man. Doesn't seem like the best use for that weapon. Now, we can move, but I just want to state that, like, this is what you can do with your weapons. Now, it would be nice if we can get, reserves. Now you can run. I can get him, get some armor back. Turn around, get my idea.
That's it.
This is what I want to do. Alright, so we do that. We found out we have that. I'd never even noticed.
Half visual out of rounds. Rearming. Dispensing stims. The hive mind loads sour.
Alright. See, like, we're not in, like, the worst position. Like, yeah, they're mad. Big deal. Ooh, vertigo. I'm gonna be dizzy.
All specs ready to scan.
Oh, I didn't realize that they shot that many out.
Checking stims. All specs engaged.
Pistol's the only thing that really kind of hinders your progress. Now, if these bots would do a bit better, that would be kind of nice too, but we clearly aren't getting them to do much of anything. They're just kind of shooting 1, 2, 3. You know, 1, 2, 3, but honestly, what's that going to do us? So we just kind of sort of have to move right now. Because, like, they're just being stupid. This is why I say bots are kind of garbage.
Running out of time. How close are you to the Promethean facility?
So do this. I like them on my left.
You are making good time.
No, we're gonna kill them because the shit that they just put us through. Shit they just put us through. Nah. I don't care, but let them summon. That's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Magazine.
I don't know if maybe I can get them to force. I don't know how bots work in this.
Must assemble here. Picking up extra rounds. Stay close and sharp.
Nope, still doing fine. Yep, still doing fine.
Let us finish what the Cadians started.
Use the codes to prime the
Don't be
bombs.
stupid,
Finish
look
the
around,
deployment into
you know?
the crude Promethean well. Cautiously. If you know what is good for you.
Howdy. The Codex to start these is a bunch of bullshit.
You are first.
Help me, you fucking bastards. You're right there. See, they're garbage. They're garbage. Rely on yourself.
Fresh munitions.
People have the audacity to say their plots are good. The audacity. I'm sorry, I did a lot of that damage. Help me. Help me. Oh, we know where these guys are gonna spawn.
Generators hum in the machine god's name. Crane sequencing initialized. Delivering payload.
Oh, it's done with me. No, I can't detonate that. Woo!
Clear a blast radius. Run interference for generation.
What's wrong, bro? Whoa! Don't do that to me. Back up. Back up, I said. Back up. Back up. I told you to fucking back up. Why don't you listen to me? I'm trying to help you. Oh, it's everywhere. All right, let's go. Roll your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, merrily. Okay, that doesn't really matter. It's gonna happen no matter what.
X-axis aligned. Not the omniscience will.
The first leg of this.
Reload it anyway. Oh well. See, you can still misplay this shit.
Exterminate.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart the damned crane. That's how it became woke. Instead of damned, it became get the jammed crane. No, it's the damned crane. You be real.
Picking up extra rounds.
I don't really care about that.
We must redouble our efforts to repair the crane.
Train clear. Drive train restored. Begin the course of locomotion at X.
Overwatch needed on generator 1.
Y-axis aligned.
Progress is progress, brothers. We are almost there.
Generator 1. Follow only the divine protocols.
Fresh magazine in. Fresh munitions. Deploying frag grenade.
The codex Astartes is a bunch of bullshit. Yeah. Sorry, that thing's been stuck in my head for ages now. No, you don't. See, sometimes I feel like you have to do everything. For example, like, yeah. Let it happen. 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 So while that's taken down, I can get my armor back up.
We are ready to ambush the enemy.
There is an observation platform overlooking the Promethium fields. It will make a good advantage for your ambush.
Rearming.
All right, let's go. No biggie.
Be ready.
And it's not like I'm sweating either. Like I'm not playing as a sweat. It's just dodges, you know. That's all it is. It's no biggie. Don't have to sweat it. See? Me run forward, click, click, click. You know. So I'm saying some people make this game a little bit harder than it needs to be. I mean, the game is hard. Don't get me wrong. When you get up there, it's by no means a cakewalk, but
Reloading.
It's, yeah. I saw that.
Are on our back.
Right, no punk.
Changing magazine. Activating automated advantage. Thought you could hide from an Astartes.
See? Played that a little sloppy, but that's user error.
Reloading.
Does anything dampen that spirit of yours?
Never, brother. And I have killed anything that has thought to try.
This is why you do that. Yep. And the rolling really helps because it might actually land you that perfect. He was red, but I guess he's not anymore.
Space prime.
It's kind of nice that it even does that one extra. Just to put it back, you know, into the chamber. Don't need the data slab. Data slab's usually up there. I'm not completely immune to the idea of having to reload, but
We have arrived at Nozick's facility. Run distraction efforts as long as you can.
I will fight in the thick of these Xenos as long as we need.
I will hold you to that.
yes, hold. Hold him. Hold him. Let's go. Turn it scum. Like I said, not the worst. Stuff that you can just wipe out normally. Yep, you got it. That's fine. We got it. We got it. I mean, we could. You don't have to.
Mission I tried. Not that it would make a dent.
So that's why I'm saying, like, you don't necessarily... Now, I could see if I could find at least one build with each class that's, like, okay. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't fully come up with this one on the fly. But the ones that I've been seeing are, like, level, like, basically max level. Which, it gets exponentially better then, yes. But, I'm not... By no means does that mean that this is irrelevant. Up until then. Massive enemy win. Yeah, no shit.
Main swarm sighted. We await your signal, Captain.
Dig in. We need that bomb triggered for optimal yield. Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads and get it done.
Everybody wants to start trying to sit over there, because everybody wants to sit here. It's like, depending on if they come this way or if they come that way.
Time to start picking them off.
The problem is the bots are going to come with me, so I might as well just stay here.
The Tyranids are climbing on! They are here! To the other deck!
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the predicted path. Continue moving.
You know, and you're decently quick. Whoop. You're decently quick. It's not like you're gonna be there completely sluggish like an assault. Just pay attention to what's going on screen. Once you get used to your combos, and like there's a couple combos that I keep forgetting that I have, like a swing, 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 stomp or something like that. But yep, visual cues really help. Remembering that there's a difference between red and blue dodge timers are completely That is a necessity to know. I fucked it up so many times in the beginning and cost a lot because of it.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
No, you don't. Nice try, though. What a counter. Whoa. Howdy. Man, Greg's on this shit. Okay, yeah, I want to see where the lictor is or whatever that is. We are 100% going to need to go for that ammo.
Now the Xenos fire form eliminated.
We have to go for the ammo.
Fresh munitions.
All right, reload. He's going down. He's the main one I want. He's the main one I want. Now they're going down. All right, so now they should be slightly weaker. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's the case. Kind of like the Majoris with the Minoris, how they usually typically die.
Auspex deep brothers, they are almost over the wall.
That was a little bit hectic, but that goes to show you, even with it being hectic, you can still...
The swarm is almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Oh, that's me misplaying. Completely misplaying. Yep, completely misplaying. That's me. This is all me.
Pathetic tyranny.
See, now we're back in it. I somehow pulled out the wrong weapon. I'm not entirely sure how I did it, but I definitely did it.
Rearming.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards.
Yes, Captain. You heard it.
And then boom goes the dynamite. Boom, boom goes the dynamite. Shouldn't be firing off rounds like that, but yeah, we should be using all the ammo that we could.
Excellent work. Move to extract. Thunderhawk arriving at evac point. Ramp down and ready.
I will not die to our own trap.
Extraction.
All right, and then we'll see what we did again. Well, and like again with bots, if you had people and they were competent, you 100% would have no trouble going through this, and would have no trouble going through the tier higher, especially when you will have actual literal bosses in there, like the Hive Tyrant. It'll give you a lot more practice too. I mean, I'm not a professional at this game, but about 50 hours in, and I've tried about 3 different classes, and each one of them has had their own niche. We didn't find the extra shit, but I really didn't come here for that. Still 4,000 damage, 5,000 damage. This is for tactical. We also had the most melee damage, because I don't really think they do that much melee. I think the Vanguard would have done a lot more. We're good on the incaps. We received the most damage, but we're doing a lot. Typically online, a lot of people receive a lot of damage. It's just how it is. That's the point of the game. Just trying to learning the mechanics to fend that off. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I had to make this because it's just seeing people complain. Like, I'm not the greatest person, but seeing people complain, say that somebody's bad when after you left, no one went down at all. It's a bit that irritating, just to say, like, we're all having fun, just, I want to have fun with the game, especially when you said no comms. I'm over here pinging, tagging things for people. It's, if you come across these people, just realize that they're mad for no reason. They don't really understand the mechanics completely yet. I got very irritated in the beginning. There was no reason for me to get mad because I realized, oh, there's a lot more than just button mashing in combat. Enemies marked by Auspex scan cannot call for reinforcements. See? Now I can counter that shit. So like, that's dope. All right. Yeah, like I said, a lot of people think that a lot of these are garbage. Vanguard's good for its own reasons. Tactical is good for its own reason. Assault is good for its own reason. It's kind of garbage in the beginning, not gonna lie. It is garbage. This one is a slug to get through at first. But that also was because maybe I didn't understand the mechanics at the time. Now with Assault, for the most part, I can go through maybe one down. Maybe more, depending on how bad the game throws stuff at me. Haven't played the Bulwark. Haven't played the Sniper. Haven't played the Heavy yet. We'll do that at some point. Let me know if you guys want me to actually do that stuff. But I'm going to leave that here. You guys can figure out if you guys want more of this type of stuff. I'm not a professional. I mean, I'll look into this stuff if you want. But yeah, this has been Blast Rob, and yeah, peace.